How y'all doing? Hopefully everybody's doing good with COVID and everything that's still going on. I wanted to share two things, basically two books that I've been reading during this time of COVID and everything that's going on. I'm someone who has liked to expand my learning, and I've actually been reading, which I don't read. So it's been pretty cool. So the first book, basically what I wanted to show you guys, is this gigantic book. This right here, it's huge. Basically, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, the new encyclopedia of modern bodybuilding. It doesn't have to be just for bodybuilding. It could be for powerlifting. It could be for strongmen, or anybody that wants to just compete, or anybody that wants to just stay in shape. I actually got this book for somebody back in April. I just haven't had a chance to give it to him. And I've been looking through it, and it is basically crazy. So really with COVID going on, things have been upticking and people have been getting more sick. The gyms opened and that was a complete failure because COVID started to spread. So what I've been doing is trying to switch up my workout routine and my lifting routine to stay away from the gym so I don't get COVID. So I've been meeting up with a lot of buddies and we've been doing a lot of different workouts. We've been doing tire flips, so like tractor tire flips, sandbag stuff, a lot of things that still incorporate weightlifting, but in a separate avenue. So this book, I've been taking so many things from this book and incorporating into new workouts. I've seen increased size, so dry gains, which are basically the muscle growth that doesn't include the fat, so the dryness, everything. But it's really cool. This book right here teaches you to not only, well, let's backtrack. The book right here is like almost 800 pages. It gives you so many different lifting routines for whatever you want to do, but also times of the day when to lift, the routine, your eating, your sleep, your recovery, your injury prevention, stretching, calisthenics, all kinds of stuff. It's not, again, just for bodybuilding. And I'm actually super into this book because it really like transforms your life, and that you change your way that you live, your eating habits, stuff like that. I'm going to Mr. Olympia in the fall, which has actually been moved to December now. So that's pretty cool. And it's cool to see the things that go on in this book, and then you can see it in real life and you can basically replicate it. So basically what I've been doing is taking a lot of this stuff, incorporate it into life now, because the way that our world is and lifting routines and workout routines have changed. But yeah, this book right here, crazy big thick book. I mean, you can just see there's just all kinds of stuff in here, from workouts to, I mean, literally every type of thing you can think of, from doing drop sets to like negative lifting to just all kinds of things. If you're into posing, you can do posing, but every single technique, every single muscle group is worked out in this book. It shows you how to do the muscles, or like the lifting, how the muscles function, how they work. It's been crazy. I love to be able to take stuff from this, learn from it, and to be able to do like legit bicep curls with 65 pounds dumbbells and just rep it out with no problem. It's freaking awesome to do that. And it's pretty cool. And then to compete, you go with friends, you compete. Still go to the gym here and there, but it's been pretty hectic with COVID and everything. It's been kind of scary because people just don't take care of the machines, and people don't wipe down crap, and it's nasty. So trying to look into getting a substantial different like workout rack so I don't have to go to the gym. But yeah, if you have read this book, I looked through the whole book. I haven't like read the book, but I've been working with it for a couple months now. But I mean, every single thing you can think of. The dieting in the book is really cool. To basically learn how to shred, to learn how to bulk, to learn how to gain hard gains, anything you can think of. So if you've read the book, props to you. If you haven't read the book, literally the two books like in my life, the Bible and the Arnold Schwarzenegger encyclopedia, it's freaking nuts. Now, secondly, the second book I've been reading, I've actually been reading this book at work because work is so slow with COVID. This was given to me. It's called Karma and Reincarnation. So, total opposite spectrum. Karma and reincarnation, transcending your past, transforming your future. I don't believe in reincarnation. I think it's a crock of crap. My religious belief shows that it's not real, but doing some heavy duty researching into the Bible and everything else, there are some things that talk about reincarnation. Not like word for word, but definitely does speak of it. And it's been really interesting. Again, it's a small book. It's like 200 pages. It's really interesting because karma does pop up into all of our lives. Sometimes we live a karmic life, or we have cycles that are karmic. Basically what karma is whatever we do in life, we put out into the universe or the surrounding of us. So that could be family, friends, relationships, work, hobbies, everything. So when you put out positive vibes, right? You put out happy things, you put out positive expression, you receive positive things in return. A lot of this sounds crazy, not gonna lie, but there are some other things with karma too in the Bible, aka free will, on how you make your choices in life, and which also come back to cycle your life and you have outcomes. So I have really been interested in this because guess what? We all at some point in our lives, we think that we have bad luck or we have good luck, or we've had just like these weird stages, or we've had these just like you're down and out, or you're feeling on top of the world, or whatever it is. Karma plays, according to this book and a lot of other books that I've been researching, plays a huge part in it. So again, you put out good things in the world to people, to whatever, you receive good things in return. People live in happiness and in harmony because of good karma. The opposite, when you put out bad things, you receive bad things in return. So let's say you're in school, you cheat on a test. Usually the cycle of karma, something happens back to you. It depends on what you do in life, determines how bad the karma is or how good the karma is. A lot of people more so only know about bad karma. So if you are manipulative, if you are a sociopath, if you are all kinds of things, if you cheat on people, if you use people, if you manipulate people, those things come back heavier tenfold to affect your life. So they can affect your family. It can affect like health situations. So people could, not be as healthy as they were, or it can cause like fighting, stuff like that. It can really affect relationships. People can break up for no apparent reason. Things could be great and they break up. It can also, again, cause fighting. It can cause cheating. It can cause all kinds of things. It can affect your own personal well-being. So that's the big thing with karma, is it really affects you. It doesn't always have to affect the outside influences. It can affect work. You can lose a job. You can have just a bad cycle in life. But it's more so on the personal level. Bad karma affects you. It brings you down. It can make you sad. It can make you depressed. You can become addicted to things. You could do all kinds of stuff. So the point of this book, which is really cool, it puts things really in perspective. It gives you little prayers to think about. They're actual biblical prayers that relate to karma, which is kind of cool. It talks about higher self. It talks about angels, things like that. If you're not into it, you're not into it. But if you're a Christian or any type of person of that religion, this is a really big book because we as children of God have free will. Your free will is always to be looked at of doing what is right and what is purposeful and what is godly. Your free will is not to be interpreted as to doing bad things and to sin. So when you do good things, when you make good judgment, when you make good decisions, that free will is good karma. When you make bad decisions, when you sin, when you do bad things, when you cheat, when you manipulate, that is bad karma. That is bad free will. You can't just ask for forgiveness on those things. You can, but God teaches us lessons. He gave us free will because he needs to also teach us lessons. When we make a bad choice on free will, yes, we are forgiven. Yes, we pray for forgiveness, but we have to learn our lessons. This book has been really cool with that. Gets a little bit into science, a lot of studying, a lot of things that, have been studied by just different people, philosophers, scientists, stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Goes back generations. But really cool thing. I love this chapter, Second Chances. Basically talks about, just little things on how to fix your karma when you do bad things, or when you really feel that you're in a situation where you feel you have bad karma, how to get a second chance. Could be a third chance, could be a fourth chance. How to basically fix the wrongs. And it also just shows that, we have to be aware that other people's karmas are in our life too. That's a karmic cycle. And basically, how to get through that, how to navigate that. But yeah, so this is different. I wanted to share some things that I've been reading. The big book on encyclopedia, I can't tell you enough how much this can relate to all of our lives, especially the ones that work out or that want to be healthy and want to eat healthy. This book right here is everything. Everything. Again, down to injuries, healthy eating, your everyday life on what you should eat, when you should lift, when you should rest, how you sleep. It is incredible. And then the other book was just given to me just to kind of like a hobby, just to because again, dude, COVID sucks and work has been super slow. It passed the time. So it was really interesting. So it was a hobby read. It was really cool. It got me to really start researching a lot of things. And there's a lot of evidence-based stuff here and there on karma. But yeah, karma's out there and you got to make good karma. So I hope you all are doing good. Hopefully y'all don't have COVID. If you do, that sucks. But yeah, y'all take care. Y'all have a great day.